Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. I had to do a follow up on our last reading because in all of your readings, you always have a Capricorn. I don't know if it's because whatever you're tied to or it's a Capricorn that is in your energy. But let's look into this. I feel compelled. Spirit, who is this path to my aqua spiritually? What is this spiritual connection to this Capricorn? Ooh, judgment. This is your awakening. This is your reckoning. This is your return. This is your reflection. It feels like this person is liberating you. This person, heavy energy. They could be your Judas. They can be why you're going to go through a major resurrection. Whatever they've done to you, whatever they have caused you, is your resurrection. It's your your unresolved soul issues they could be tapping into. Spirit, why are they in my aqua's energy field? Why? Here's your Seven of Swords, Aqua. You've been wondering who's this Seven of Swords in your energy because this person is full of they're hiding. This person is avoiding something. They're full of lies and deception, and they're in your energy sphere. It's almost like they're meant to show you karma, or you're meant to show them karma. Capricorn is all about time and karma. You're meant to show them karma. That's why they're still in your energy. Your awakening, your reckoning, your return of self deceives them. You're like a freaking mirror. I feel like this energy, you are their mirror. It's not about, they might have caused you and done deception, but you're meant to show them this is what life looks like without a mask. Because I'm going to go through judgment. I'm going to live my life without a mask. You want to operate with your mask? That's on you. That's fine. But I'm going to show you what life looks like when you're no longer hiding, when you're no longer avoiding, when you're no longer tricking, when you're no longer in deception. Spirit, what does my aqua need to know and do? Understand. Just focus on self. You need to focus on your Nine of Cups, your contentment, your pleasure, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. This was a heavy karmic lesson. You went through a really hard karmic lesson with this person. Spirit, what is this judgment? This person could have pushed you through your Phoenix rising or been the cause for your Phoenix rising. Spirit, tell me more. You lost everything with this person. You lost everything. You lost who you were, what you had, financial security, safety, stability. With this person, you lost everything. And it was like you were burned to dust. Dust. And your only option was to seek inner fulfillment and inner peace and divine source. You had to find heavy energy here. You had to find God within, because this person damn near torn up your soul and your spirit. They were your Judas. I'm feeling this heavy energy. This person was your Judas. They're the ones who said Elizabeth is bad, and this is they pushed you to the Romans and said they're a bad person. They're the reason for your resurrection. It's almost like this person tried to kill you, but instead of killing you, they resurrected you because they were like, I don't think this person understood your spiritual dominance, your spiritual strength. Spirit, tell me about this judgment. Yeah. Man, this person put... Ugh. Aqua, this reading is not going to be great. And I'm going to be so honest with you. This person put a really heavy load on you. They watched you and they brought you to this brink of collapse. You were pushed over the limit. You were overwhelmed. You were overdone. It's making me think of of like my own personal experience. I wasn't well into my 30s until I had my first child. I have a lot of trauma, a lot of PTSD. I had a lot of like depression growing up. And when I had a child, there was like so much changed in my mind. Like I went through major depression. I went through drug addiction. It was like the minute I had a child, my whole life got lifted up around me. And the person I was with, they were like, but I need you to work and raise the kids and cook meals and keep a clean house and make sure you look good. But it was like, I was dealing with my own childhood wounds, having children, and I just wanted to be protected. I wanted to be taken care of. I needed to be nurtured in that point, and I wasn't. So in because I wasn't nurtured, I spiraled out. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna drown myself with drugs, and that's what I did. It's almost like you went through a lot of pain here. Like this person put you through a lot of mental anguish, psychological trauma, and fear. Spirit, tell me more. Like, yeah, you were dealing with the fucking devil. You didn't have someone safe around you, that's for sure. They were very codependent on you. You dealt with, maybe you dealt with like physical and emotional abuse. This was very negative. This person was very negative in your life. This person caused you to go in the Four of Swords, isolation, silence, retreat. You were burnt out. Spirit, tell me more. Aqua, I might not post this because this is like too heavy. Ten of Swords. Man. You could have gone through a divorce. You could have hit rock bottom with this person. So if you're wondering who is this person, this is someone who brought you to your knees, or maybe just the energetic connection with them brought you to your knees. This person put on more pain than they needed to. I'm getting like, I just need a moment. This pain brought you to your awakening. Spirit, tell me more. No, I'm done. Okay, we're done. They left you at the Five of Cups. Like, so much despair, so much loss, and now I'm just getting angry. Now, why they're still in your energy is because they're still hiding, they're still avoiding, there's still deception. This person still wears a mask. Spirit, why? And they're watching you hella heavy. Spirit, why? 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 And my phone is going off the hook. Yeah, because you're the fucking Empress, man. You overcame this. You overcame the Two of Swords. You're learning how to love yourself, how to nurture yourself, how to create. You're not frozen with indecision. You're not unclear. You're not at a stalemate. You're not facing obstacles because you see what this whole dynamic was. This person was your Judas. They were meant to bring you towards your awakening, your reflection, your return. You wanted someone to nurture, love, and protect you as you were like undergoing a major healing process. That's why I said to you, like, I had my children, I was 30, and my life, I had my son, and I woke up one day, I was not the same person. I was dealing with so much pain and struggle, and the person I was with just couldn't fucking handle it. Couldn't handle it. And that, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't. But I surely needed someone who was very strong to deal and help me deal with what I was going through. And I didn't have that. You're not holding anything against anybody. Just now you're focusing on your contentment and your peace, but someone dropped you. They were your Judas. Spirit, tell me more about this crossroad. The person was full of broken dreams. This person was extremely manipulative. Um, Being with this person, like, opened up a lot of childhood wounds. Maybe this person also has a lot of childhood wounds. That's why you should always look at someone and be like, were you going through your own shit, but you just didn't share it? I was just more vocal. I was sharing what I went through. You hid what you were going through. Instead of two people saying, bro, this is a really hard time. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. This person decided to put on a mask and lie about it instead of just being honest. Spirit, why was this person not honest with my aqua? Why? Yeah, because they're a fucking Seven of Swords. This person is so strategic, so full of self interest, and they're a coward. You're dealing with someone who's a coward, who cannot show their true face. One thing with me, like, I wasn't in my kids' life their whole life. I had so much going on. But one thing, they know who mommy is. Good, bad, indifferent, fucked up, angry, sad, depressed. I'm so honest with my children that I feel safe. I'm safe because I'm honest. This person ain't safe because they're not honest. They lie. Spirit, tell me more about this person. They don't even know who they are. Yeah, they're full of shit. We have the Four of Cups. This is someone who is very depressed. They're more self-serving. This person is dissatisfied and bored with life. They chase the next best thing. They don't know how to make their grass greener because they're too busy looking at the other grass to make greener. Tell me more, Spirit. This is sad. Aqua, I'm so sorry. Nine of Pentacles. Man. In reverse. This person made you feel like you weren't enough. They undervalued you. They undervalued your self-worth. They didn't see your strength in your weakness. There could have been a point that you had mass weakness. Like you were going through like a dark night of the soul and they fucking dropped you right at your dark night of the soul. They dropped you. They were done with you. Spirit, tell me more. Because they were too busy searching for the grass is greener. Yeah, they were too busy searching for love. Love and passion. That's all they care about. Who's the next partner? Who's the next person? Where's the next adventure? Who can make me feel good? Because at this point, you didn't feel good about yourself, so you couldn't like fuel them. So they were like, I'm not going to make you feel good about yourself because you're not making me feel. You were dealing with a narcissist. That's why what you need to know and what you need to do is just focus on yourself, because this person sure as hell don't care about you. I'm going to be honest with you. Spirit, tell me more. They don't care about you. They only care about what you can do for them. Yeah. You see the truth. You know the truth. You have that aha. You have this truth, this clarity. You see right through it. And you see with your heart. You're practicing ultimate self-love and self-care. And you, solo dolo, is going to walk into the sun, opening up your third eye, opening up your heart. You're going to walk into the sun. I'm so sorry you dealt with this. You dealt with a King of Wands in reverse. Someone who is unpredictable. Someone who is ruthless. Someone who is controlling. Someone who, the Queen of Swords in reverse, they kept you quiet. They shattered you. They clouded your vision. They gossiped. They gossiped about you. But the fact, like, they gossiped about your pain. They gossiped about your yearning for, you needed help and this person didn't help you. If anything, they kept digging you closer and closer to the ground, and I'm getting so angry. Spirit, what advice do you have for my Aqua for this situation? Yeah, fuck this person. To overcome this Three of Swords, to overcome this despair, this grief, this sorrow, this sadness, this loss. Stop feeling hopeless. Focus on your recovery. Focus on release. Focus on forgive this fucking person. This person was your Judas, just like God. Like, forgive this person. Forgive him. And take that fucking sacred pause and step into your power of hope and healing and inspiration. Once you get to that hope, healing, and inspiration, build your pentacles. Create your own security, your own abundance. And you're going to see your strength. You're going to see your strength. Aqua, I am so sorry that you had someone in your life who did this to you. And I'm sending you so much love and light.